It's revealed later on that the X parasites can also mimic intelligence, or they can actually absorb intelligence. It's really nifty. So yeah, as a result, yeah, that's kind of the thing. Oh, it's odd because there shouldn't be intelligent. There might be like electronic stuff in the suit, so I guess I can imitate that maybe. It's so weird that I'm only like 20 minutes into this corner right now. Usually, by this point, I'm already in like sector 3 or something. But yeah, I just gotta be calm and collected about this. So, sector 1, I think if I remember correctly, the X parasites are infecting. What the fuck was it? Ventilation system, I think, something like that, or air purifiers. That was it. Yeah, level 1. These guys are pretty fucking easy. I know it's said before that I play this game on a regular basis, so as a result, like I know the vast majority of shit about this game, but no, trust me, like you really are like really fucking susceptible to damage when you start this game off. The game really emphasizes the fact that you're at 10% battle capacity, and that's not wrong. You really are like just bare bones in this game. You have, I mean, God's sakes, look at what you're in. You have no armor on to your name whatsoever. So, yeah, you really do want to be careful. The trade-off is that you have a lot of mobility. So, yeah, I guess that's kind of a thing. Let's see, take care of these guys. Yeah, you see the yellow blobs coming out of these things whenever you kill them. That's the X parasites that are infecting these things. However, conversely, they do behave very similarly to how they actually do. So, yeah, just go ahead and kill them, and you should be fine. Hey, energy tank, sweet. If memory serves, I think you get a shit ton of energy tanks in this game actually. So, you're gonna be well stockpiled before long. Trust me. All right, go through here. Bada bing, bada boom. A really cool thing about this game, I've mentioned this, is that you do start off with a long beam. So Zero Mission does this thing where it tries to emulate the original game like a great deal, to the point that you can't even A, wall cling because you can't do it in the original game, and B, you don't start off with the long beam. The long beam, if you don't know what the hell that is, it's literally the ability to shoot a projectile full screen, like with your beams. No, I'm kidding. You can actually avoid a long beam altogether and just like go through the game with a power beam that literally goes like 5 feet in front of you, and that's it. I don't know why you do that to yourself, but it's a thing, so whatever. No. Yeah, I think hit just touched me and took off like 20 points, so again, be very careful at this point in the game. You do eventually get your a lot of your power-ups back, and by a lot I mean like grand majority. But until then, you gotta play it really safe. This game really, I noticed this game really emphasizes like free-form movement, or a lot of advanced movement. The series isn't traditionally known for like boxed-in environments. What are you doing? Okay. Oh, those are stacked. Yeah, this is like the first Metroid game to really emphasize like pinpoint positioning and angular shooting, especially when you're jumping. Like, if you can get this down, like being able to control where and how you shoot at any given time, that's gonna help you greatly throughout the game, especially in Zero Mission also. Which I need to practice if I'm gonna be playing AM2R, because it's basically just a beat up version of Zero Mission. Oh, you're there. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Yeah, again, I feel like this is a game that really emphasizes how fucking strong missiles can actually be. Let's see. Here. A common gripe a lot of people actually have, well, at least with long-time Metroid veterans, this game, they say this game can feel very like boxed in and very linear. Like, you can't sequence. Metroid games are very well known for sequence breaking. I can kind of understand that notion, but like, doesn't mean the game is bad. It just means it's a good action game that you can do some different shit if you know what you're doing, but like, it's not openly encouraging free exploration. Zero Mission does, by absolutely, but not quite this game. All right, kaboom. All right, all right. Wait. Is there something else in here? Is there a thing in here? I don't know. By the way, this place totally doesn't look like it's trying to imitate SR388 at all. Nope, definitely not. That will definitely not be a plot point later on. Alright, we'll go here. Yep, shoot upwards. Yeah, these are low level. It's crazy that they are able to fucking imitate space pirates. Like, it's pretty much any. Alright, so the biological research labs. I think that's what it's called roughly. Basically, the key element of this place is to emulate different environments from different planets and various stuff and all that. It's basically like biological research station. So as a result, it's not quite like a zoo, but it might as well be in how they keep their shit. So as a result, it's kind of like just a breeding environment for the X parasite, because you know, biological matter, absorb that shit, imitate that shit, all that good stuff. Wait, there's a thing over here. No, guess not. Maybe I'll access that yet. Whoa, hang on. There's a boss in the next. Wait, is there a boss in the next room? I think there is. I'm just gonna go over here to the save point anyway. Oh man, I'm just thinking about how much Metroid Other M actually lifted from this fucking game. Other M's a special case. I think I've already mentioned this in Prime, how it kind of made, or it tried to make Prime not canon. Do you just hate life? People who made that fucking game? Oh yeah, this is the boss shit. Hey, I chose a statue. This must be good. Oh no, fuck. Alright. These are a special time of X cores actually. So these ones actually contain you see the shooting projectiles at me. This thing is actually a beam, or X parasite that holds a beam power up. So you go and kill that. And bingo. Yep. I should probably start explaining a lot of the actual mechanics of the X parasites, but God, this game's moving so fast. I don't have much time to catch up with commentary. So, it's mentioned before that I think Adam already kind of mentioned this with how what was it? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. With how since Samus has Metroid DNA built into her now, she's now kind of part Metroid in a loose sense, and she's able to now natively absorb the X parasite. That basically equates to she can biologically redirect the X parasites into either health or missiles. I love the idea that you can turn these things into fucking missile packs. It's so interesting. Also interesting knowing that I'm probably shooting like living organisms when I do this. No, that's a weird thought. So yeah, but the charge beam, actually no. Is that the charge beam? Yeah. I'm just used to the wide beam, but anyway. I think the wide beam was originally called the spacer beam in oh, you can do this. Hell yeah. In Super Metroid. It's been a long time since I actually did a full playthrough of Super Metroid. I need to get back on that shit, but I'm just never been a fan playing that game with a fucking GameCube controller, so I don't know, I might have to set up emulation for that too. Ooh, hello. Oh. That finicky shit. Alright. I actually forgot this was back here. I know I haven't shown off Super Metroid, but fucking wall jumping or wall bouncing, I think it's called wall jumping. It's been kind of good in this game a little bit, where you can't. You'll see this more for me in Zero Mission, but you can't like infinitely climb one vertical wall with the wall jump. You have to do it between two different walls now, and that might sound like a pain in the ass, and it kind of is. But I mean, this game again isn't meant for like open exploration. It's more built for close-in action, which is very cool. But let's see, words. Fuck. Hang on, I'm just trying to think about this. Fuck. Okay. It's wall jumping is still very good for getting out of tight situations. Before you get the space jump later on, this is very handy for actually evading a lot of enemies if you need to like build distance or like get extra. Like for example, like right here, I could do like a wall jump right there to like shave off a few seconds or something like that. It's an ability you want to keep in mind, and it's also like one of the more advanced abilities you want to like always like think about. Oh hey, wait, hang on a sec. It's siphoning my energy, and it's got a nucleus. This and a membrane. This thing is definitely not a Metroid in concept. No. I say as I'm literally gonna get to the plot twist in like probably 2 hours, but okay. Also, there's a fun fact about this game. About this recording, I'm probably gonna be able to beat this entire game in one fucking sitting because I said before I'm used to marathoning this game, or at least like being in under 2 hours. Oh yeah, the tropical sector. I think TRO stands for tropical. I don't know, something like that. Here, Sour Tour doing shit over there. Yep, yeah. Bada boom, bada boom. By the way, fuck Sector 2. I hate that sector so much. Alright, go back up. I was just going somewhere with that fuck. I completely lost my train of thought because going over there. But yeah, no. That's where Samus says that that computer reminds her of Adam. Adam was your commanding officer in Other M, and this game is basically, Other M basically tries to be a legit prequel to Fusion, as well as being post Super Metroid, but it's just there's a lot of things wrong with Other M. I can get into it, but no, thank you. All right, I should grab some more of the Sprite over here. Take my advice: if you're ever doing recording sessions and you worry about your throat getting clogged up, Sprite's really good for clearing your throat out. So, yeah, cool stuff. Oh yeah. It's an X imitating you. It's called it. I've named it the SAX. I used to call it SAW-X because words, but SAX I guess rolls out the tongue better. Came in a capsule with the pursuit parts. It used a fucking power bomb to escape the quarantine pay. That explosion breached the capsules containing all the X that was. Really? Oh fuck! I forgot about that little detail actually. In case you guys are wondering, I have recently done a full practice run of this game, but I sort of skipped a lot of dialogue because fuck. If you see this SAX, just run. Don't think about fighting. Yeah, that's very stage advice actually. Don't fucking fight the SAX if you had the choice. Because yeah, in the ice beam. Because remember the olden days when you would, or the traditional way of killing Metroids with freezing it and then pumping 5 missiles into it. That weakness sort of carries over to Samus, because, you know, part Metroid and everything. Or at least she's a lot more susceptible to cold. That she's not necessarily, like, super weak to it, but she will be frozen a lot more susceptibly. And Ice Beam, yeah, that suit is literally you fully powered up. The SAX is. So yeah, Plasma Beam, Wave Beam, missiles, super missiles, Power Bomb, Screw Attack, Space Jump. It literally has all of those. So, yeah. The marketing of saying that your worst enemy is yourself actually does a really cool commercial for this. Conrad showed it to me. It's really neat. Oh, fuck. I don't know what this area is immediately trying to imitate, but, like, it's something. It's really cool, actually. I feel like every one of these areas would make a really nifty, like, sub-game. There you are. Yep, okay. These things aren't really enemies, but like they will hurt you if you touch them. This is more like a thing later on when you get the ice beam. So yeah, also fuck Sector 2. I mentioned this before. It seems kind of small right now. Not too crazy, not too intricate. Look at the map. It's just like a couple rooms and that's it. Yeah, it gets kind of big. It gets a little bit on the big side. In fact, every time I play this fucking game, I always dread going through here because for some reason I never know exactly where to go, or like I never remember from prior playthroughs. By the way, yeah, you're gonna see me abusing the missiles a lot. It's just that much. It's convenient. Oh, fuck. I mean, really, you should just be using missiles because, like, there's so many X parasites you can that drop straight up missile expansions, or not missile expansions, but like missile ammo. Such a weird thing to say. Wait. Oh, can't go in here. Oh, by the way, also, I know I said before this game's kind of railroaded, but truthfully, the big puzzles are when you have to actually get into the, oh wait, no, I'm going the wrong way, shit. Is when you have to get into the security rooms to continue onwards. Because very frequently, a lot of these new areas you get to are locked. Or like, they have some sort of like security doors on them, and the only way to really progress is you have to be able to sneak your way into those security locks break them, and you can continue the quest. So yeah, it's kind of fun. Sector 2 isn't too horribly located. The trick is you have to get the required upgrade first, and then you can continue on the way. So like, come over here. It's getting dense. These things take 2 missiles. That's not too bad. Bet you can kill this thing with 1 charge shot. Yep. Yeah, I don't traditionally use the charge beam that much over missiles, but like sometimes it's kind of needed. Yeah. Also, I'll show you guys a cool trick after this involving the charge beam and the jump. Also, there we go. Blue doors unlocked. Security level 1 is good. Oh yeah, also a cool thing. As soon as I get out of here. Yeah, so Super Metroid was the first game to actually incorporate a fucking map system, and this game kind of bumps up the concept a little bit about if you're wondering about that sleep thing up there. It's like it was like the prototype of rest mode for a lot of like mobile games. Game Boy Advance is kind of like the innovator of that. Like you can set your Game Boy Advance to like a low power mode, and it will keep like playing the game. So it's pretty cool. It's like rest mode for PS4. It's really neat. For those youngsters in my audience that have never had a Game Boy Advance, that's what we had to deal with back in the day. Until the PSP came around, you could literally just like turn the power off, but it'll keep exactly where you left off, and it won't drain your battery that much. It's great. All right, I can reach you. No. A cool thing about the X parasites is that they're sentient, like very sentient. So like if you leave one alone long enough, there's a good chance it might actually infect or like create another enemy somewhere. Like I'm just kind of, where's it gone? Huh? I didn't know you can off-screen them. Anyway, this room seems a little suspicious. I betcha there's something in here you can get. It seems like there should be something in here, but oh wait, no, I probably need morph ball bombs. Morph ball bombs are always the thing you want to do to expose hidden passageways. I'll show you why later, but it's a similar concept to how they were in Prime, but not quite to the same extent. Alright, I need to start using charge beam more. Fuck. Yeah, but like if you're in a heated fight with a boss, charge beams take longer to like stock up, but they are a lot faster than missiles. So like if you care about that stuff, there you go. I also never find it to be much of an issue, but yeah, it's just an idea if you want to keep in mind. So yeah, morph ball bombs have been acquired, and it's time for shit to go awry. Boy, is it ever about to.